Hey guys, my name is Alex, and I am the founder here at To The Moon Digital. Really, really excited to have you here today, watching this presentation about our no BS three-step funnel for coaches that the other marketing agencies will not tell you about. Now, why won't they tell you about it? Because it will make them less money. No, it'll make them more money if they do it. It'll make them less money if they tell you about it. So we're going to tell you the simple way that you can actually circumvent the methods that the big agencies want to sell you to do this in a very, very simple way and create predictable leads for your coaching business without landing pages and all the bells and whistles. Let's get into it. Firstly, a little bit about me. This is me. I have a beard now, but I spent 12 years in hospitality. I was making $20 an hour as a chef or a barista, a bartender, manager, all that sort of thing. And that just wasn't particularly conducive with the life I wanted to live, which was really a family life. I had a fiance, then young wife. And the more busy and successful I got in restaurants, I was doing okay at some points. The more hours you work, especially nights and weekends, she was a teacher, didn't gel. So I actually left the hospitality industry. When I got offered a high paying job, I was like, I'm out of here. And what that led me to was to actually get into health coaching. Now, I had a big weight loss journey myself. I used to be like 20 kilos heavier, drinking too much, not very happy. And basically I went through a big journey of health and discovery, lost a bunch of weight in a way that was conducive with my goals and my lifestyle, being that I was a chef. I wanted to eat the good foods. I wanted to drink wine, didn't want a calorie count. So I kind of had a health coaching program around that. And I had varying levels of success over 5 years, mostly none. I always worked jobs, washing dishes and stuff in the interim to keep myself moving. But the problem was I just wasn't very good at sales and delivery. But what I always had was conversations. I always had good marketing. And when I was kind of near the end of my coaching business journey, when my wife was pregnant with twins and we had lockdown starting to happen, I was like, I can't do this business anymore. I can't do the webinars. I can't do the extra jobs. I can't do the late night phone calls and the cooking demos and all this kind of thing. I need another job. I had one friend of mine who was actually running a big coaching business, and he asked me to do his marketing for him. So I did that for him. He started paying me $2,000 a month, which was amazing for me at the time. And it clicked. So I started following that path. And 3 years later, I got a team of 10. We're an extremely fast growing digital agency working exclusively with coaches, some of the biggest and best coaches in Australia, England, and America. So let's have a little look at it. This is what we've learned. This is the vision that most coaches have, right? They want more attention so they can have more influence and impact on people. We need eyes on our business. We want to have more conversations from those people so then we can get into turning them into customers, into clients. You know, it's a pretty simple funnel. Everyone knows that concept. Easier said than done. Okay, and as marketers, our entire job is to do this for coaches, and people pay us to do it because it's not always that easy. But we've got some systems around it. Here are the problems that I see most coaches facing as well. One is that organic traffic is exhausted. A lot of good coaches are great at putting out constant content, daily videos, running the Facebook groups, doing the lives, the reels. And at a certain point, whether it's the algorithm or just people are not that interested anymore, we kind of lose our reach and our effectiveness a little bit. I'm going to turn this fan on behind me. Don't know about you, it's really hot here in Sydney today. Problem two is that, all the organic marketing keeps coaches constantly working and creating, coming up with content every day, delivering these live videos, documenting their lives, and generally taking away from the reason they got into the business in the first place, which is to make money and kind of like step back and, coach people and deliver to your clients and live an awesome lifestyle. But when you're constantly making Instagram reels, it can't be done. So how do we start to leverage that and automate the process of content going out and people seeing you on a daily basis? And then problem three, the sales process is very involved in organic marketing, right? What you need to be doing is you need to be like getting out there, talking to people, lots of DMs, lots of voice messages, Facebook group, making lots and lots of offers organically every day, and then nurturing the people who respond to those offers through DMs into phone calls, hopefully, and then a phone call, then another phone call. It's a big process, okay? We think we can solve that. And we know we can. Let's look at the facts, right? Let's look at the facts of the way most people look at their coaching businesses right now, okay? Here's what most coaches think they need. No one thinks they need all this stuff, but we've talked to thousands of coaches over the past couple of years, and maybe hundreds, and we know that most of them think they need some of these things, if not all of them. Ebooks, webinars, upsells, downsells, discovery calls, strategy sessions, landing pages and Facebook groups, daily live videos, be on every social platform, making freaking reels all the time. Reels are big this year. Sales funnels, websites, membership funnels, thousands of followers, podcasts, Clubhouse, remember Clubhouse, Discord, Twitch, YouTube, NFTs, crypto, whatever the next thing is. Coaches think they need these things to succeed. They need all of them. And everyone's selling them big, shiny, green grass syndrome, saying you got to have this one thing because this is going to change your coaching business forever. Is it? I don't know. Disclaimer, there's nothing wrong with these things. If you have all of these things going, awesome. If you can handle running all this stuff, you've probably got a pretty good pipeline, pretty good following, lots of people looking at you, lots of eyeballs and customers. But when you're starting out and you want to get into marketing and someone says you need a lot of this stuff to succeed, it can be very overwhelming. And a lot of people try and do too many things at once. Okay, so how do we simplify this and make it awesome? Because there's nothing wrong with this. But is it all necessary? I don't think so. Okay, and I'll tell you that as someone with experience. I remember when I was setting up my coaching business, I was up super late nights setting up all these complicated funnels and webinar servicing platforms and all this sort of thing that kept me up all night. And I was like, oh my God, this is a nightmare setting up all this stuff. I'm never going to be a successful coach. And I wasn't really that successful as a coach, but I'm successful in marketing for coaches. So here's what we think is more effective. It's our 3-step funnel. You may have even seen this ad. You may have even clicked on this one. Our 3-step funnel is simple, it's cheap, it's fast, and it's proven. We like these words, right? And it is. It's simple in that there are very few bells and whistles to it, very few softwares talking to each other. It is cheap because it doesn't involve hours and hours of paying someone to build your marketing funnels and heaps of copywriting. Doesn't involve lots and lots of softwares, which really those bills add up to hundreds of dollars a month if you're not careful. It's fast because every step can be launched quickly, and it's proven because we do it all the time. So here's how it works, okay? 3 steps. Video awareness, top of the funnel. Lead magnet, rapid retarget, middle of the funnel. And then case study, conversion retarget at the bottom of the funnel, okay? We all know the funnel thing. Leads come in at the top. They've never heard of you before. They move down the funnel until they are qualified buyers down the bottom and clients. And the reason it's a funnel is because it gets smaller because people are going to fall out. Not everyone's going to fit in that funnel. People at the top who see your videos may not want to buy from you. They'll fall out, but it moves the people down into this point where they're talking to you and they're excited to buy. It's not, when we say funnel, we don't mean like a ClickFunnels funnel, like a 3-4 pages on. It means like this in general, your marketing ecosystem. Our 3 steps to do that. Here's how we do it, okay? Don't get overwhelmed by this scene. I'm not going to go through everything, but I'll take you through basically the idea of it. Up the top of the funnel, you have an awareness campaign. This is like your best videos, whether they're long form, short form, get them out to a bunch of people, millions of people. You can spend $1 to show your video to 1,000 people in a relatively, relevant audience. Get as many views as possible on that video, all these videos. Give away value for free like I'm doing here. Get people eyeballing you. If the wrong people see it, don't worry. They won't pay attention to it. If the right people see it, then they might pay attention. And you've got a new person on your radar who's never heard of you before. And guess what? When you start to build an audience from your own content, you're not competing with the other people who are also advertising on Facebook. If you're a small business owner and you're a business coach and you're competing against the same audiences that Grant Cardone and Gary Vaynerchuk and even some big dog coaches in Australia and America are marketing to, they're going to win. They've got bigger budgets and bigger followings than you. However, if you can create an audience from your own videos, boom, they're your audience and no one else's. Next up, list builder. You've all heard of a lead magnet. This is a lead magnet right now. This training I'm giving you. This is the idea of getting people to engage with your content for the first time to get something free or very, very cheap, but I recommend free. A training, an ebook, a guide, something tangible, a challenge, a mini course. And we do that through either a Facebook form or a chatbot. Very, very cheap, fast, and easy things to set up. No big landing pages, no graphics. Set them up in 20 minutes. Nice and easy. Facebook has a free chatbot, or you can buy one like ManyChat, which is $15 a month. Lead forms are free. Amazing, right? Get people into your inbox, into your email list, into your Google Sheets, so you can give them some value. And then they're on your email list. You can zap them across to your email list with some automatic softwares. And then they're seeing your emails every week. They're getting reminded about how good you are. If they have subscribed, no worries. It's cheap and easy to get them in there. And I'm going to show you the rapid retarget in just a second, which is the real pièce de résistance. And thirdly is the conversions. Now, you notice I've said send only to engage audience. This is a retarget ad. You know when you search for a barbecue or like flights to Bali on the internet, and then the next hour you see Facebook ads saying like flights to Bali? That's what this is. You're sending these ads only to people who have recently engaged with your videos, your lead magnet. Then the next day, they're going to see a direct offer, like a case study, a testimonial for how great you are that they see. And they're like, oh my goodness, Alex is really good at this. Look at this case study. It's amazing. I want to work with him. And guess what? Here's a link to book a call with us. And you wouldn't send that to a cold audience, but you send that to a warm audience who's seeing your stuff and they start to understand who you are. This is the 3-step funnel: awareness, list builder, and conversions. Awareness, conversations, and retargets. So how does this work? How did this middle one work? This is the real one. You got to get working first. Basically, our 3-step funnel, the middle part of it, is to take your lead from cold to call in a few clicks of a button, right? How do we do that? This is my little drawing here. They start at the ad and they get their free lead magnet. Fantastic. Put them into a messenger bot where they put in their details to receive that lead magnet. The beauty of a messenger bot is even if they don't answer all the questions or go through the whole flow, they're still in your inbox. If you're a hustler, you can reach out to them and say, what's up? Get a VA to do it yourself, send them a voice message. They're interested. Then they fly over to your email list. They get their free lead magnet. They're happy. You're happy. Everyone wins. Within like 30 seconds, you've got them in your inbox and on your email list, and they've got what they want. Amazing. Then what we're going to do, we're going to rapidly, automatically with the chatbot, ask permission to give them another offer. Hey, Darren, I noticed that you downloaded this training on my 3-step funnel for coaches. Can I ask you 2 or 3 questions to see if I can help you further? Yes, you can. Okay, sweet. What's your business? What are your goals? What are your problems? Okay, no worries. What I'm going to do for you, Darren, for free, is I'm going to take you through this process and help you to come up with a strategy for every step of this funnel in your business. This is the rapid retarget where, while they're in momentum, we're offering them a phone call to take them through the process we've just given them for free and personalize that information to their business or their life. If you're a health coach, take them through your free workout plan. Imagine if you're a personal trainer and you say to someone, here's a free workout plan, best of luck. They might use it, they might not. But if you say, here's your free workout plan, by the way, would you like me to take you through it the first time you do it? I'll show you how to get the best results. I'll show you how to avoid things that might injure you, relevant to your particular weaknesses and injuries. And I'll show you how to actually push yourself further so you get the best possible results out of this program. Sound good? That's what we're doing here, right? Most people will say yes to that. And that's why I've written tangible outcome. Don't say a discovery session or a call or a strategy call. No one knows what that means. Or if they do, they know it's a sales call. Give them something tangible. 15, 20-minute call where you can plan with them, show them that you are an absolute machine. That's step 1. When we run ads, we actually start with step 1, which is the middle of the funnel, because it's the fastest way to get people from a conversation, a conversation to a conversion, a message to a phone call with the method I showed you. Then you prove that, you get some sales from it. Then you launch an awareness campaign. You take some of that budget, you put your best content out in front of a bunch of people. Top of the funnel grows, and then more people end up in the middle of the funnel. Once that's all proven and working, you then send out your retargets back to these audiences. so that you've got people who are warm here, warm here on the conversion level, cool or warm here on the list builder, and cold on the awareness, but they all move through nice and easily. And within a few days of seeing their first video of you, they might be in your inbox, in your email list, and in your calendar. No landing pages, no webinars, no fancy sequences, no downsells or upsells. Anyone can do this, and you do not need to have a huge brand or following. Sounds like a lot of work though, Alex. That's why we exist, right? But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because when you have it all working together, it really comes together in perfect harmony. And that is hugely important, having an ecosystem that all works together. Because what we're not looking at is how can we have one little element of a campaign that works really well. It's how can we grow, 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 different elements all working together. And the beauty of this funnel is once you've proven all of this and it's paying for itself, you duplicate it, you do it again, and then you do it again. And you have like as many 3-step funnels running as you want. And some of our clients have 9 or 10 campaigns running at the moment, but we always started with one and we prove it works before we move on to the next step. And what that means, right, to bring it back to the end of it, because I know I'm just pausing because I know I've given you a lot of information in the last 5-10 minutes. Basically what we're looking at, guys, is that what a marketing company can do is we can come in to your business and we can be the top of that funnel. Down the bottom of the funnel, you can deliver. You're an amazing coach if you're watching this, because it means you care about your business. You can deliver to your clients. Once they're at the bottom, you can sell, you can deliver, you can get testimonials, you can change lives. Can you get enough conversations at the top end? If you can, fantastic. If you can't, maybe that's why you're here. This is not a sales pitch right now. This is just something to think about, because it can be a lot of work to build all this stuff on the side of a business, or you can figure it out yourself. Either way, it's fine. We got templates and trainings to teach you how to do all of this. If you're short on time, get someone to do it for you, because then they're at the top here. They're filling that funnel for you. So all you need to do is stick down the bottom, make the money, change the lives. This is the power of having a dedicated marketing team, guys. Having graphic designers, copywriters, strategists, data people, media buyers, tech people, automation people, all in your corner, is that you create the content and then you sit back. So what now, guys? Up to you. Up to you. I would say here's what you want to do. You check out all the resources and stories on this page. You get clear on your goals for this business over the next 6 to 12 months. And then if you've already booked a call, show up to that call, ready to learn with some huge results. If you haven't booked a call yet, there's a link below. Talk to our team about exactly what we meant in this presentation. Is about how you can personally implement these strategies in your business, because they work for every coaching business we've tried it on so far. I love you guys to bits. Thank you so much for watching the presentation. We cannot wait to speak to you soon. Cheers.